Hi everyone, it's Charlie Cater here with ESTNN, and today I'm pleased to be joined by CleanX and Classic from the Toronto Ultra. Thank you guys both for joining me today.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
So firstly, we'll get straight into sort of the question everyone wants to know going into this weekend. The new meta and the re-edition of the 10mm rounds, how will that affect the Toronto Ultra going into this weekend's home series?
Got that one, Tob?
Sure. I think we've improved from the 10mm being back into the game now because we have 3 aggressive players, and I feel like we also have Cammy on the aggressive AR, so we benefit a lot from it. Like me, Classic, and Bands are both like all aggressive subs, so I feel like we benefit from this more aggressive meta.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen lots of teams sort of go between that 2 and 3 AR meta. Now with 10mm being reintroduced, are you sticking with a 2 AR and 3 subs?
Honestly, it all depends on the map. Like, I think Cave we're running like 3 to 4 ARs at times. Yeah. So like, I don't know. It all depends on the map. But it's good that we have Cammy, who's a strong AR, to help us in this at least. So we can switch off. Like Ben can run off flex up either AR or sub.
Okay. So you've played multiple online home series now, and this is the last one being your own. Will it feel any different this weekend knowing that this would have been your own home series and that you would have had all of Toronto coming out to support you in person?
Definitely feels like we're missing out on a big event. I definitely would have wanted it to be live and in front of all the Toronto fans coming there to watch us play. But I mean, that's just how it is in the current situation, I guess.
Yeah, you're the first team to have your own sort of pre-show on the COD League live stream before the event. Do you know if there's anything else planned, any special guests coming in at all?
I have no clue so far. Not sure. So yeah, not sure what to tell you.
No,
I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, well, so because of the pandemic, everyone's playing from home. With you all based in Toronto at the moment, are you playing from your houses or are you going into a facility to play your games? And
we all play apartments, so we all have Bell Fiber, 1,000. So we have some of the best internet here. So we're all playing in our separate apartments.
Okay, because some teams are going into a facility. Do you have a facility at all that you go into sometimes to scrim, or are you just from home all the time?
We have a facility, but we haven't used it because of all this coronavirus stuff. But it was the plan that we had to play from there, or we would be playing from there. But with all this going on, we won't be.
Yeah,
we started off in the beginning of the league playing from there, and then once COVID, that's when we switched back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So with the biggest team in the league, obviously you've got a full 10-man roster. We've seen you play S&D very well at some points during the season. Do you feel like having that 10-man roster ups your game in S&D at all because you can scrim that second team?
We don't even like really scrim the second team that much in S&D. I mean, they help us sometimes with like strats. I know a few of them have like some of their strats, some of like some certain spots, and showed us that and helped us with it so far. We don't really like play them in S&D like daily or anything. I definitely feel like they've helped a lot with smaller things like certain spots we need to be very off, and other stuff like nade spots, whatever.
Yeah, nades are big.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you also feel that maybe you have a bit more pressure put on you because there's always another player there that could come in and take your spot any time with a 10-man roster like that?
I think it's good. I think it creates a healthy competition, at least. Like, knows that like I have to bring my best every time I'm out there, or else I could be replaced, you know? So
Mm-hmm.
I think it's good in that aspect.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah. So finally, we'll talk a bit about the end of year championships coming up after this event. You currently have 70 CDL points. So this is a massive event for you because depending on some other results, if you make a good run, you could overtake Paris and you could get that last winners bracket spot. Before, in recent home series, you have reached 2 semi-finals. What improvements have you made so that you can get past that semi-final barrier and you could win your first home series this weekend?
You go ahead, Nick.
You got it, Tob.
I feel like we've definitely focused a lot of stakes in our domination and our S&D, which was our biggest disadvantages in a series. Like, we're pretty good at hardpoint, which we got locked down, but like certain times when Dom would make like big mistakes or throw it away, and same with S&D, where I feel like we've improved a lot, like over the last week even. So I feel like those 2 game modes are what we're focused on right now, moving into champs.
Yeah. And sort of going into champs, obviously, losers bracket runs aren't impossible. We've seen them happen before. You think way back to COD Ghost champs where MV went pretty much all the way through losers bracket, beating teams like Team Caliber and OpTic, eventually fell in the grand final, but it was an amazing run through the losers bracket. How important is that winners bracket spot compared to starting straight away in losers?
It's completely different. If you come out winners in finals, it's a complete game. Like, I've been in both situations, and almost every time I come from winners, it's like you feel like, I don't know, you just feel in control the whole time. So I think I think if we can get to bracket, it'd be a big thing.
Yeah, and also if you have that slow start, it can help you. You have that extra game in lose bracket. Yeah, I feel like it's a big part.
It's a different format to usual this year, with grand finals being a best of 9, with the team coming from winners bracket starting 1-0 up. Do you think? What do you think on that change from 2 best of 5 series to a best of 9 and winners starting 1-0 up?
It's definitely an exciting change. I feel like the 2 best of 5s would be pretty one-sided sometimes. Like the winners team would just, sweep that first best of 5, where I feel like the best of 9 could create some more like excitement going into like 8 of 9 games.
Are you playing all the maps? Best of 9? Almost all of them?
Almost,
much,
yeah.
I think
Pretty sure
so.
There's like 1 or 2 maps you don't play, maybe.
I kind of like that. You get to see how everyone is on every map.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, Vito's will definitely be interesting picking that best of 9.
100%.
For sure.
So sort of with the playoffs there in 3 weeks after this event, will you be scrimming right up until there, or do you think you'll have maybe a week off after this event?
I expect to get right back into it right after the event, no matter what.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Maybe like 1 day off after the event, and that's maybe it.
What did you say? It was 3 weeks after this, after the Toronto?
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not. Probably no days off. Maybe 1.
Yeah.
Max 1, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me today for a little quick chat. Best of luck this weekend. Obviously, hopefully we'll see you guys win your first Call of Duty League home series this weekend.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
To keep up to date with the latest esports news, make sure to visit estnn.com and subscribe here on our YouTube channel.